Cheese. Cheese. Hello everyone. Today I'm. Whoa, you don't like it here? Take it easy, buddy. Take it easy. Oh. No, no, no. He doesn't like that I'm filming a video. He just wants to play or just wants to lay down without me bothering him. He's not that fond of it. See how he's looking. He's full of mischief. Okay, let's try again. So, hello everyone. Today I am filming my wrap up from the month of June. I have read, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books that I needed to complete for the owls. Yes, I'm still reading my owls because I am slow because of work. So let's jump into it. Let's see what I've read. I already brought many books. I returned them back to the library, so I don't have them. So I will post them in this little white space here, so you can still see which one I mean. So the first one that I read this month was this children's book from Mark de Bel. The title is Prinses Oorlul and the Zwarte Ruiter. It's in Dutch. It's a Dutch writer also. It's not translated because it's a children's book. It's my favorite author from when I was young, and this was about a girl who is kidnapped and the land has no king anymore, so she grows up with a sorcerer, and when the land needs another king or queen in this time, she returns back home, and then a lot of adventures rolls in. It's a real small book. It's from the owls. I needed to read. Oh, he's gone. I needed to read a book that was less than 150 pages, and as I don't have books less than 150 pages, I needed to see if I could pick a children's book. I gave it 4 stars just because it's my favorite author and I really love his stories that he writes. Then the next thing that I read was Mosquito Land. That's about a girl whose name is Mim. She lives with her father and her stepmother, and she moved somewhere else because her mother and father divorced, and her mother appears to be sick, so she wants to visit her and live with her mother again because she thinks her stepmother and dad are hiding things from her about her mom. So she gets on a bus to Cleveland to visit her mom, and then on her way there a lot of things happen, and she tries to handle it in her own way. So I gave that book 2 stars. That was not really my cup of tea. It was fine to read in between, but not that I really loved or liked the story, so that's why I only gave it 2 stars. Then I also finished Everything is Fucked. I was listening to the audiobook already back in May, but I didn't finish it, so I finished it in June. It's a self-help book about psychology and sociology and how the world is functioning and how you can live in it in your best way. I really loved the book. I gave it 4 stars. I really like to read that kind of books that can help me overthink when I am stressed out from work and stuff. So it was a really nice book. Then the next book that I read was Love and Other Words. It's a contemporary It's about a girl who moved somewhere else because her mother died and her dad has remarried another woman. So they move somewhere else and she needs to go to a new school. And there is an anonymous guy who emails her to guide her through life at a new school. And then eventually throughout the book she wants to know the guy and wants to meet him, and then tries to recognize him everywhere if he texts her and stuff. So yeah, it was a nice book. I gave it 4 stars. And then the last book I read was, oh, let's do that back. Come on, pop up. No, don't want to pop up. Yeah, here it is. So the last book that I read was The Cruel Prince. I have that ebook for a while. I am a Libra and I am a huge mood reader, so that explains why this one was already for so long on my shelves, because when I see books I want to read them, and if I don't have time for it, they go on my TBR and then I forget about them, because then I go to the library and find other books that I want to read, and it appears then that I'm not all that interested anymore in that book. But actually I am, but because of my mood is different, then I don't read it anymore. So that's why I participate in so much readathons, or I try to participate in so much readathons, because it gives me that push to read those books that I have left behind on my to be read pile or shelves, how you want to name it. So yeah, I read The Cruel Prince on ebook version. I really liked the book. I gave it 4 stars also. I really had mixed feelings because it was a little bit hyped when I put it on my TBR so long ago, and I heard mixed reviews about it. A lot of them said it was not that of a great story, so I was really scared that I wouldn't like it, but I actually really liked it. I really like Jude and how she is finding her way in the fairy world. The one thing that I didn't really like about it was that I get a really huge Sarah J. Maas feeling. Not that I don't like the Sarah J. Maas books, because I really love the akward series, but what I thought was that it had a little bit too much similarities, like when they describing the Fae world. It's like they cannot lie, they are immortal. That sort of rules that describe fairies were a lot of them of the same. So that was something that I was like, it has too much similarities. That was the one thing that I wasn't so positive about, but for the rest, I really liked it, and I'm definitely going to read the rest of the books that are in the series. So those are those are not all the books. I also read Harry Potter. Wait, let me take that book. Where is it? Okay. Here it is. I also started to reread the Harry Potter series, and of course I started with the first book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stones. I know there's a lot of controversy about the author, J.K. Rowling. A lot of people refer to her as she who must not be named, but in this case I'm going to go with the Harry Potter vibes, and I decide to just pronounce her name. I don't think she's right, not at all, because everyone needs to be himself and everyone must be able to be themselves, but it's not because of she said some stupid things that I can't enjoy her books anymore. So yeah, that's why I still read those series. This series meant a lot for me. They let me discover the world of fantasy. They give me a lot of support when I had some difficult times. So yeah, this series will always mean a lot to me. I don't want to let it fall down because of what J.K. Rowling said on her Twitter page. So yeah, no hard feelings for who does, but I don't, and I hope you can all respect my opinion about this. So yeah, those are the 5 books that I read this month, and I will film a TBR for July because I'm going to join another readathon. So yeah, let me know if you read any of these books in the comments down below. I'm really curious what you thought about it, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.